guys, welcome back to the nursery. Happy New Year to you. New season, new year. I'm going to just go run through a couple of plants that I have available at the moment. There's quite a lot of choice still out there, considering it's still January. I'm going to kick it off with these couple of evergreen ferns, offered up in a nice orange 1.5 litre, nice orange label, orange pot, and these are evergreen. These are low maintenance. They're some very good varieties in those. The likes of this Asplenium angustifolium, a nice sort of a lip leaf type fern, nice vivid green foliage on that one there. Again, the Diopterus erythrosa. This one hasn't just set out its new fronds yet, which would be a lovely sort of browny orangey kind of colour coming up out of the centre. Definitely want to watch out for, one of my personal favourites. Across the back here I have a nice selection of grasses, the likes of this Oncinia rubra and the Kerix Cummins Bronco. Now this one, these are sort of no-brainers for this time of the year. Sort of, you know, keep the grass section freshened up, and they're good runners. Of course, there's the Stipa gigantea back here, always a very popular variety, and the Cortaderia pumila. This is a miniature sort of a version. Nice white plumes on that come the middle of the season. Definitely ones to keep an eye open for. Of course, this time of the year we also have a selection of our Gilchrist. This one is lime marmalade, and this particular one is marmalade. Now marmalade, as you can see, hasn't just given up its new leaves yet, so that it doesn't have that very sort of coppery burnt sort of colour. These are still sort of, it's just because of the temperatures at the minute, but definitely one to look out for. It will change colour. One of my other little favourites is it's a Heuchera. It's a Little Cuties series. This one is known as Blondie. Nice colour foliage, but will have an actual sort of a yellowy white flower, and actually kind of a noticeable flower. So for Heucheras, that's one that actually does have a noticeable flower. Some Libertias, this one is Grandiflora, and I have Formosa back here as well. Both white varieties, but there's some lovely foliage on that, and good for this time of the year. Also, I just want to mention, they're just starting to break bud at the moment, is our selection of roses. We have quite a few. We started with them last year, just some of the more scented and nice varieties. So just keep an eye open for them on the list. Good to top up on, and in small amounts if you're just trying to fill up your trolley. Then we just tip across to this trolley here. Some other favourite of mine, this Helichrysum. This one is Ruby Cluster. Has some lovely tight, really sort of red ruby kind of flowers in the centre. They do be lovely. Definitely one of my favourites. Also looking very well at the moment is the Papaver. Now this one is Paddy's Plum. Nice foliage in that, nice fresh, and just all round good plant, and good garden plant as well. Now there's some Agapanthus, probably a little bit early in flower to be honest, but just with the conditions at the moment that we're having, this one's in flower. This one is just a nice blue. It's great flower, and one to keep an eye open for. I also just mention it. There's a couple of white varieties as well. So again, nice strong foliage on that, and just, you know, blue and white, two of them there. Now I just want to mention this one, a variety that went very well last year. This is Liama Sparrow. The foliage comes up very early, flowers a bit later on, but one of the earliest in terms of foliage. Now, I'd also like to just bring attention. We have a selection of 2 litre helianthemums, and these particular ones, Wisely Pink, and just this particular one is Wisely Primrose. Sorry, the name just couldn't see it there. Just they're good, sizable plants, they're good quality. Once they break into flower, they'll be great. You know, there'll be flower all over those. And I like these personally. These are one of my favourite Campanulas, Persifolias, Persifolia alba and Cerulean, white and blue. Good foliage on them, good strong foliage. Will flower this time of the year, and just one of the more early flowering Campanulas out there that, you know, with a bit of protection, they're fine, you know, and they'll flower in the benches for you, and guaranteed to sell through. Also available at the minute at the back here, we have two varieties of these 3 litre strong Digitalis. We have Dalmatian purple and Dalmatian white. These are they're good quality. They're nice and big and full, and definitely one just to have on the benches there for early foliage, early flower. And I suppose I can't go through January without mentioning the Hellebores. There's a selection of these. Some in flower, some are not. This one is livid as rose green, nice little neat one with a sort of a mottled foliage on it. It has this sort of white veining through it, nice flower on it as well, and they're a nice little variety. Then just come across some of these. This one is Pirouette. Look at the amount of flower that's coming on that there. Foliage on these at this time of the year, not the greatest to be honest. For some reason, Hellebores just have a habit of doing that. But the strong flower, you can see the same in the Angel Glow. Just the leaves are not, it's just the winter leaves, but the flower on them are fantastic. So definitely one just to keep an eye open for. The same goes for a variety Pink Beauty, just yet to break and open, but you can see the amount of foliage is on it. The foliage this time of the year, as I mentioned, a bit straggly on these varieties. It's just a habit of the plant, can't be avoided. But as I can show you with the likes of the Niger, very, very dense foliage, great foliage, and the buds are just starting. They're just down here at the bottom, ready to pop up. You can really make them out there, and again, definitely one not to be missed. Get them on the benches early, they'll sell through for you, no problem. That's it really for my lot, guys. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch, and take a look on the list, and give us a few likes. Cheers, guys.